Hey guys, Rusty here, and in this double-linked video tutorial you will learn how to display, set, save, and write variables for game score tracking. Alright, so let's go ahead and get started. In our player object doubloon, we're going to create a new event for when scene starts to group our coding in here for all of our data storage. Next, let's add a data script. In here we're going to add two show variable scripts, one for score and one for high score. We're going to place this visually, and on the second one, when we place visually, we're going to change the y coordinate to be the same so that they line up evenly. We're going to also change the color of one of them to be black. You do this by clicking on the y variable and then press Edit Formula. Now let's create our two variables. Underneath Set Variable, click on New, press New, and then set this one to Score. We'll do the same thing for our high score variable. Congrats, you've created your first two variables in your game. Now let's set the color of the high score to black. So click on Color, pick Color, and then select Black. Now we want to set the starting variable for score to 0. So click Set Variable, add it to the very top, and then change the value from 1 to 0. Now we're going to add control forever loop and a wait command so that the score can start changing in our game. In this wait command, we're going to set it to 0.33 seconds. Next, we want to add another data script to change variable. And we're going to change our score variable by a certain amount every time the wait command is called in this loop. Now at the end of the game, we need to determine if the score is higher than the high score to replace the high score. We need to add an if-then statement that will check this. Click on the variable, then choose Data, Score, then choose Logic, then find the greater than, and then choose Data again and High Score. This will check to see if the score is higher than the high score. Now inside of the if statement, we need to add a data command for set variable. We're going to change score to high score and then change the 2 to score. So you click on the 1 and go to data and then score. We want the high score value to also be permanently written, so we need to add a data write command on this as well. Write variable to on device and then change it from score to high score, and this will save it on your device. We also need the high score value to be set when the game loads. So scroll up to the top of the when scene starts, add a data command for read variable from device and set this also to high score. Lastly, let's copy the if loop and add it to the other bounce detection so that when the game ends by hitting the bird, it also does the high score. In the next tutorial, we'll be adding multiple scenes to our game.